Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. Today is a very exciting day. It is World Parkinson's Day, and Parkinson Voice Project will be making a big announcement today at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time. If you already have a doctor's appointment or a therapy appointment, don't worry. You will be able to watch the video later, but I hope that thousands of you will join us live at 12 p.m. It's all about our Speak Out therapy and research centers. But let's do our exercises first, and everybody say World Parkinson's Day. Ready? World Parkinson's Day. Now you say it with intent. Ready? And now we'll say it together. Speak out. Ready? World Parkinson's Day. April 11th, Dr. James Parkinson's birthday. Yes, today is World Parkinson's Day. And we are going to celebrate this day by getting our voice as strong as we can, speaking with intent all day long, and watching the big announcement at 12 p.m. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. I'm sipping on warm water. Any water is good. Really cold ice water is not the best for the voice. It tightens up the muscles, but if you really like it, it would be okay. Today I'm wearing this necklace. I don't think you'll be able to see what it is, but it was given to me by our board of directors. It is the globe, and it has a tulip on it. And so our vision at Parkinson Voice Project is that we will make our Speak Out therapy program accessible to everybody with Parkinson's around the world. And today is a major milestone in that goal, in reaching that goal. Let's start with our warm-up, because before we get to have fun, we've got to do our exercises. All right, every syllable with intent. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out. Project your voice over the computer. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Put a lot of oomph into it, all right? May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Don't trail off. One more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Nice job. Let's take a sip of water with intent before we move on to the next exercise. Speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Open your mouth wide and project that ah forward. Here we go. Ah. Good. Keep it strong all the way to the end. Ready? We're holding it for about 10 seconds. Don't worry if you can't hold it that long. The main thing is to keep it strong and consistent. Don't let it trail off at the end. Use intent. Ready? Good. Again. Wonderful. One more time. Ready? Good. We're done with the ahs. I swear, I'm so excited today. I can barely see straight. This past weekend on Easter, it was my son's birthday, and he is 29. And I look at him and I think, I was your age when I started working on what is now Parkinson Voice Project. I can't believe it. And today we really are reaching a major milestone in our goal of making Speak Out accessible to everyone with Parkinson's around the world. It's really exciting. I hope that you'll watch. I used to tell my husband a long time ago, we're planting seeds and one day it's going to grow. I just know it is. And here we are. All right, let's do the glides. Project a steady ah forward and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Don't drop the head at the end and don't close your mouth, okay? Let's do it again. If you forced me to pick the most important exercise for Speak Out, I think I would have to pick the glides. The glide strengthens the vocal folds, makes them more flexible. The vocal folds are what control the expression of your voice. So we don't want a monotone voice. We want to have a very colorful voice, especially on a day like today. And also our vocal folds sit on top of our airway. And so your vocal folds are the last protection of your airway. You need them to be strong. As you're gliding, you want the sound to be smooth. You don't want it to be gravelly or sound raspy, and you don't want it to sound breathy either. So if you hear any of that, then try to project out a little bit more. And if it doesn't clear up, then that's when you need to see your speech pathologist. That's why we need Speak Out therapy to be everywhere, to be accessible everywhere, not just these online sessions. They're great for helping people with their home practice, but if we want to make some really good progress, we need to work with a speech language pathologist. Let's go ahead and do another glide. Ready? Good job. Two more. Ready? All right. One more. Then we're done with these for today. Ready? Good Good job. We're done with the warm-ups, the ahs, the glides. Let's all take a sip of water. Grab that cup with intent and take a sip of water with intent. The next speak out exercise is the counting, and this one coordinates the breathing with the vocal folds and then adds the articulators. And we always start with counting because the words are easier. You don't have to really think about it too much. And then we advance to the reading, which is a little bit more challenging. But let's start with the counting. We're going to say 4 numbers. We're going to connect them. And we're not going to trail off, right? No trailing off. Everybody say that with intent. No trailing off. One more time. Say it again. No trailing off. From now on, every time you speak, you're going to make it strong all the way to the end. No trailing off. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. Let's go backwards. 16, 15, 14, 13. Lift your voice. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are working hard. Let's do this one more time. Start at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good. All right, we need a sip of water, and then we will move on to the reading. All right, today again is World Parkinson's Day. Lift that up a little bit. Beautiful tulip. Look at that. Parkinson's tulip, red tulip with white tips. Beautiful. Everybody say World Parkinson's Day with intent. Ready? World Parkinson's Day. Now say, it's World Parkinson's Day. Ready? It's World Parkinson's Day. Very nice. We're going to read these sentences. Oh, look. All right, let's read it again. Exaggerate the highlighted words. Today is World Parkinson's Day. Good job. Next. April 11th is the birthday of Dr. James Parkinson. Stretch out Parkinson. Ready? Say it with me. Parkinson. Right. Stretch out those highlighted words. We highlight them because we want to force you to use intent. You have to think about it a little bit more. Let's read the top sentence again. April 11th is the birthday of Dr. James Parkinson. Nice. Ready? World Parkinson's Day was first held in April 1997. Again, World Parkinson's Day was first held in April 1997. That's actually when I started working with people with Parkinson's. All right, next. The red tulip was adopted as the official flower in 2005. When you are reading these sentences and when you're talking in conversation, especially if your speech rushes or if you stutter, you need to think of it as every word with intent. Every single word is deliberate. Think of it that way instead of looking at the whole sentence. Let's try it together. The red tulip was adopted as the official flower in 2005. Good job. Next. Parkinson Voice Project is making a big announcement today. Read it again and be enthusiastic. Ready? Parkinson Voice Project is making a big announcement today. See, it makes a difference. Next. Join us at 12 o'clock U.S. Central Time today as we announce our first 16 Speak Out Therapy and Research Centers. And that is 12 o'clock p.m., not a.m. All right, take a sip of water with intent. We're working on now our cognitive exercise, which is where we have to think a little bit, but still speak out, okay? It's easy maybe to speak out when you're counting, but when you're describing something to someone, telling a story, giving directions, you need to speak out. I want you to describe, how is a tulip and a rose, how are they different? Okay, imagine that I've never seen a tulip and I've never seen a rose. How would you describe to me how they're different? Say every word with intent. Was it more challenging to describe that and say every word with intent? Right now, I want you to list some famous people you know who have Parkinson's. Say their name with intent. Let's see if you thought of the same ones as Lisa thought of. Let's read these with intent. Michael J. Fox, Neil Diamond, Jesse Jackson, Alan Alda, Janet Reno. Let's read them again with even more intent. Ready? Michael J. Fox, Neil Diamond, Jesse Jackson, Alan Alda, Janet Reno. And if you're thinking, Samantha, why didn't you put Linda Ronstadt on there? Because she actually has a Parkinson plus disorder. Still in the family of Parkinsons, but a little bit different. Next question, I want you to name in your very best voice some ways where people can learn more about Parkinson's. Here is our list. Let's read these with intent, every word with intent. Websites, podcasts, conferences, books, blogs, Parkinson Voice Projects Learn About Parkinson's webinar, and Parkinson's lecture series. Now, normally, Our Learn About Parkinson's webinar is always on the second Tuesday of every month. But today is the second Tuesday, and we're making our really big announcement. If you had planned to attend today's webinar, it's no problem. You can send us an email at intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org, and we will share a recording with you. But otherwise, join us on the second Tuesday in May, and we will have our next live Learn About Parkinson's webinar. I also want to share our website with you because do you know about our Parkinson's lecture series? Let me show you. This is our website, okay? And if I go up to the top, let's go to, yes, education and training. Here you go. Education and training, the second item says Parkinson's lecture series. We have over 20 lectures here by movement disorder specialists and Parkinson's experts from across the country. There's even one from England and one from the Netherlands, and all different topics to learn about Parkinson's. If you have not checked this out, maybe you can make a goal perhaps to watch one of these once a week or so. And I'm really proud of the lecture series because they're not just PowerPoints, they are videos of the speakers. So you will see the speaker in our education center, and then of course they'll share their PowerPoints. But I'm a very visual person. I like to see people when they're presenting, and so I'm very proud of the lecture series, so check it out. All right, let's take another sip of water, and then we're going to do Dr. Boone's words. The significance of these words is we're trying to lift the back of the tongue. For swallowing, the back of the tongue has to hit the roof of the mouth. And sometimes with Parkinson's, because the movements are smaller, the back of the tongue doesn't go up enough to have a nice, strong swallow. But the sounds G, K, and NG, those are three sounds where the back of the tongue also has to go up. So make these words really clear, these nonsense words. We'll say each one twice. Here we go. Gu la gung ga ga. Gu la gung ga ga. And the next one. Ku ka man gu ka. Ku ka man gu ka. Next one. Gangla, gangla. And the next one. Kukla, kukla. If when you say these your articulation is not clear and you don't hear the G, the K, and the NG clearly, I want you to work on it, but I don't really want you to think about the articulation. If you speak out more, your tongue will move more. So work on speaking out more. Take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to move on to the bonus reading. Whenever I move my head to the side, I have a screen there. I have two screens. And so that's what I'm doing when I'm looking to the side. All right, we're going to read an excerpt from Always Looking Up by Michael J. Fox, a very appropriate thing to read on World Parkinson's Day. Remember to exaggerate the highlighted words. The bonus reading is more challenging, so if we are going a little faster or you get off somehow, don't worry, catch up at the next highlighted word. Here we go. For everything this disease has taken, Something with greater value has been given. Sometimes just a marker that points me in a new direction that I might not have otherwise have traveled. So sure, it may be one step forward and two steps back. But after a time with Parkinson's, I've learned that what is important is making that one step count. Always looking up. For the reading, I really like, rather than reading something really long, I think it's more effective if you try to read something like this length. Read it the first time to get used to the words, then read it again even better, and then read it again even better. So good, better, best. So let's read it better this time. Ready? For everything this disease has taken, something with greater value has been given. Sometimes just a marker that points me in a new direction that I might not otherwise have traveled. So, sure, it may be one step forward and two steps back, but after a time with Parkinson's, I've learned that what is important is making that one step count. Always looking up. All right, take a sip of water. Then we're going to read it one more time, and this one is going to be our best one. When you speak, it might feel a little bit funny. But when you're talking to people, if you will exaggerate a little bit more, try to make it more colorful, it will sound better. Just imagine if I conducted these sessions and I didn't have enough energy. You probably wouldn't want to do the exercises with me. I am intentionally trying to make it more colorful so that I can help you. So you think about that when you're talking to other people. You want them to stay engaged. So let's read it the last time. Lots of energy, like you're going to talk the rest of the day. Ready? For everything this disease has taken, something with greater value has been given. Sometimes just a marker that points me in a new direction that I might not otherwise have traveled. So, sure, it may be one step forward and two steps back, but after a time with Parkinson's, I've learned that what is important is making that one step count. Always looking up. Very good. All right. Our big announcement will be in an hour and a half. I can't wait for it. I'm very excited about it. I hope that all of you will join us. And again, if you already had plans, if you didn't know about it, it's okay. There will be a video, but I hope as many of you as you can. That doesn't sound right. I hope all of you, lots of you, thousands of you will join us at 12 p.m. Central Time today. All right, and then I will be back tomorrow for more exercises. Bye-bye.